Hey guys, how are you? So this is Ankit here and I'm back with another video. So I did not plan to buy any new mobile phone in the past month because I have been spending too much during these times. So as you know, my latest purchase was the Z Fold 2 and it is an amazing phone, to be frank. So I really like this phone. It is brilliant for multitasking. So I use it for my office purpose. I have my email, both personal and work email synced with it, and it's quite handy because you don't need to have a laptop to have a quick Teams meeting or to quickly go through some PowerPoint presentations or Word document. So from that point of view, this has been pretty useful. However, in the normal day-to-day usage, like answering the phone or texting someone, messaging someone on WhatsApp, you generally tend to like just pick up the phone and just type on the screen rather than open this up. Or even for prolonged call, if you hold it to the ear, it's of course a very heavy device, heavier than the normal smartphone. So this becomes a bit of a chore. So you tend to like sort of start disliking it. I mean, still a brilliant phone for multimedia consumption and for work, but yeah, you certainly miss the the normal regular candy bar style phones to just do the normal texting or the normal calls. So what I did was I went ahead and bought the OnePlus 8 Pro, not the 9, not the 9 Pro, but the OnePlus 8, the last year model, because in UK it was at a substantial discount of £499. Right now they have again increased it to £549. I don't know why, but I got it for £499 and they threw in the OnePlus Buds Z with it. So I have not opened it and I don't plan to use it because I use my Galaxy Buds Pro. And so I did the unboxing. I did not make a separate video because it's a 1-year-old phone. Nobody wants to see a unboxing of a 1-year-old phone. So but just to give you a quick idea of what I got in the box, so they gave this quite good case. So it is not fully transparent. On the side you can see it's actually what to say, a translucent color maybe, and so it will help in not getting yellow over time, because these kind of clear cases tends to get yellow quite quickly. And a very nice never settle logo. So overall this is a good case. You don't need to buy a separate case if you get such a good case, right? And I already uh, took out the phone and I have installed my email IDs and all my logins in here. So it's actually, my first impression is it's actually quite good. The screen looks very vibrant. I have used OnePlus before and I think it is one of the smoothest phone out there, the Oxygen OS. It is very smooth. I mean, on par with Pixel or maybe even better, especially for this Pixel, because the earlier Pixel was smoother. So you can see it's quite smooth. It goes flawlessly, and they have made tweaks, so now you don't have the OnePlus things on the when you swipe right. It is now shows the Google feed, which is actually more useful, and it is very snappy. The camera, of course, I have not tested because for camera I will be using my iPhone 12 Pro Max on which I am shooting this video. So I will be using that for camera purpose. I am just interested in using this as my work phone now, or especially when I am out, because carrying the Z Fold 2 outside is a bit inconvenient, and also because this is relatively more fragile than compared to these normal phones. Hence I try to avoid using this outdoors. So maybe I will only use it indoors and take my OnePlus 8 Pro as my work phone outdoors. So far I just bought it today, so of course I have to test how it works. And yep, of course, compared to the 9 Pro, it is might not be that it does not have the latest Snapdragon 888 yet. It has the last year Snapdragon 865. It has 8 gigs of RAM, and the camera is also supposedly maybe inferior to this year's model, but I don't think it matters that much because overall OnePlus phones are like still a bit behind the flagships. But I think in terms of the general usage you won't notice any difference. It is still fast and smooth. And now if you guys have been following the news, then you know that OnePlus and Oppo are going to merge, and basically they have promised, I think, 3 years of 3 major Android updates and 4 years of security update. So even this 8 Pro will get 2 more updates. So it is still, I don't think it is still got the Android 11. So it will get Android 11. I think it will get till Android 13. So I think for the next couple of years you are good, in case you keep the phone for so long. I personally don't keep my phone for such a long period of time. So overall, I think my initial impression is it is uh, good to look at. Compared to this, you get more real estate, but of course it cannot compete in terms of multitasking with the Z Fold 2, especially when you open the Z Fold 2. But yeah, I mean, it is more convenient to use. And the charging, yes, I did charged it after getting this. So yep, it is much faster than the Z Fold 2, but of course it's still, like, compared to 2021 standard, it is still lagging behind. But compared to Samsung's and the iPhones, it is faster. So if you are looking for an upgrade and you don't want to spend too much, I think this year we have reached a stage that you can still buy the last year phones. They will perform as good as this year's phone, and while costing substantially less. So I think you have to, like, think whether you want to have the greatest and latest, or you want to have the, like, the best value for money. And I think 8 Pro at such a discounted price is a good value for money, because it offers you the almost same performance as this year. Camera maybe like 95% of this year's camera phones. And yep, I think with the latest update also about the merger, you are guaranteed at least couple of years of upgrades. So I think all in all, this is a good phone. I know there have been, like, users reporting issues with the display or everything, but yeah, I don't know whether I will face such issue or not. So let's see. And I will be using my iPhone 12 Pro Max as my personal phone, and this as my work phone, and along with the Z Fold 2, of course. I mean, from time to time I will want to go back to my Z Fold 2, because of course, I mean, you cannot compete with this sort of innovation. I mean, you can do everything on the standard phone apart from this is the major innovation. You get the functionality of a tablet and the normal phone in the same. But of course, let's see how it goes. And with the Z Fold 3 and Z Flip 3 launching next month, I'm excited to see what they offer, and I'm hoping they offer a good trade-in value for the Z Fold 2. So I can, because of the S Pen support, I'm particularly interested in seeing how the Z Fold 3 is compatible with the S Pen. Because, so as far as I have seen the leaks, I don't think they have a slot to hold the S Pen. You have to buy it separately, like the S21 Ultra. So if that is the case, then I think it's a bit disappointing, because you are already carrying such a humongous phablet, and carrying a S Pen separately, I mean, it's just a bit inconvenient. But let's see how it goes. And I will be posting another video in a few days time to share my experience of using the OnePlus 8 Pro. And again, going forward, I think I also, as you know, I'm using the iPhone 12 Pro Max as my personal phone, and I bought it a few months ago. So I will be and I will be posting another video on this, so how it has held up in 2021. And because iPhone will also be launched in September, so we are on the verge of going into that period. So August, September is the again, the technologically very busy time of the year, where the Samsungs and the Apples announce their phone. Unfortunately, there is no Note today, I mean this year. So that's a bit disappointing, because yeah, I personally really like the Note series, and because of the S Pen especially. So let's see how it goes, my experience with OnePlus 8 Pro, and I'll be keeping you guys updated. Meanwhile, if you have any question related to OnePlus 8 Pro or the Z Fold 2, or even the iPhone 12 Pro Max, you can please write in the comments, and please like and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.